You guys coming?
Affirm.
Sir, do you know if there's going to be static weapons at these checkpoints?
You mean pre-placed for us?
Yes, sir.
No, we're
50 cows and
building the checkpoints unless we're relieving someone else.
paper, sir.
It is already built for you.
So
Are there any static?
That implies that the answer is yes. We're relieving some guys, and they've already got some stuff set up.
All right, how are we feeling tonight, gentlemen?
What?
Fucking standing. All right. So I know you guys have already been briefed on what we're doing tonight. A little bit of checkpoint security. This is going to be a pretty big shift for a lot, if not all of you. This is not something that we do often, if ever. So we're going to go over a couple of things here in terms of Sandtable before we actually head out there and hopefully keep you guys a little bit fucking safer and kind of teach you how to handle this a little bit better. So, first thing I want to go over when it comes to checkpoint security, at least in terms of my experience on it, you have 2 points of contact. You have initial contact and then secondary contact. What I mean by contact is I don't mean fucking bullets flying. I mean making contact with the person coming through the checkpoint. Making contact doesn't mean that you're, as I said, bullets flying, engaging, or anything like that. It also doesn't mean that you're directly engaging them verbally. Right? You don't have to speak to every person that's coming through a checkpoint or anything like that. How it's going to work, vehicle's going to approach the checkpoint. We're going to have gates set up that we have to open to allow them through, so on and so forth. Vehicle's going to pull into the first gate. There's going to be a second gate there stopping them. Once they pull up to the second gate, the first gate drops, essentially giving them nowhere to go. There's a gate in front of them, a gate behind them. They can't move anywhere. That's the inspection area. That's where one person is going to stay at the front of the vehicle, keeping an eye on the driver. One person is going to make his round around the vehicle, taking a look at it, up, down, top, bottom, look all the way around it. You don't need to look inside of it, just need to look all around it and shit. Make sure nothing looks fucky. Once you give it the clear, the guy in front of the vehicle opens the second gate. That clears the vehicle to move to the second point of contact. Vehicle then drives up to the second point of contact. Another search is done. This is a much briefer, quick circle around, make sure nobody missed anything. Then the gate's opened and they're passed through the checkpoint. All right, is everybody understanding that process?
Copy.
All right, let's move down through here. You guys can move along the sides or right down here through the middle, whatever. I don't give a shit, but follow me all the way down here to the end. All right, so right here is our first gate. This is our first point of contact. This is your search area, okay? So as I said, that second gate's going to be closed. Vehicle's going to approach. Guy up here, who's going to be standing off to the side, not right in the middle of the fucking road where I'm standing, going to open up the gate, let the vehicle in. Once the vehicle gets inside of this area, he closes this gate. He's the one that does the inspection of the vehicle, because the second guy is going to be standing up there at the second gate. He's keeping eyes on the driver the entire time. So the guy back here does a full circle around the vehicle, right?
That's right leg.
Does circle, checks the vehicle, gives the okay to the guy up at the second gate. Second gate opens. This first gate stays closed until the vehicle moves all the way through the second point of contact. Okay, so it doesn't matter if there's a queue of 10 fucking vehicles out front here. This gate doesn't open until the entire checkpoint is clear. So that second gate opens, he drives through, makes it up to the second gate, or sorry, the third gate, second point of contact. They do their secondary sweep, clear them through, continue on, do the same thing over and over again until we're done. Alright, does anybody have any questions on that process?
Negative first sergeant.
Negative first sergeant.
Negative first sergeant.
Alright,
I have a question.
Or so again.
go ahead, LT.
Under any circumstances, are we to search the personnel? Or are they going to get out of the vehicle and get frisked at all?
Negative. We are not pulling people out of their cars. We're not here to fuck with their daily lives, just make sure there's nothing fucky going on. Private keys. If I call on you, you better already be on fucking yelling and ready to answer me. I'm not gonna say that again. Private keys.
It was the same question, sir, about passengers.
Still not a fucking sir.
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
One of these days, you're gonna fucking get that. Sergeant Loster.
Thank you, Top. Yeah, quick question. I know in the context of your like real world experience, what you should be looking for, but in the context of what we're doing here, is it just like make sure there's not a bomb strapped to the car, basically?
Basically, yes. We're just looking for charges, any type of charge. It's not like real life where you can look in the fucking back window of a car and see a couple barrels of HME or anything like that. All right, we're just going to be searching for a charge placed on the exterior of the car. All right, so that's what we're looking for. Look for a big green fucking block. But understand, it can be placed under the vehicle, so that means you're going to have to put your dick in the dirt and look down there. Now, before I get to the other questions here real quick, I want someone to answer a question for me. How many people do you think should be inside this square right here, this search area?
One.
Two first sergeant.
Two
One.
top.
Two. That's it. When a vehicle's inside this cordon right here, there is 2 guys inside this area, and that is it. Never any more, never any less. 1 guy up front watching the driver, 1 guy searching the vehicle. Everybody else is behind the fucking Hescos. Can anybody tell me why that is?
Reduce friendly casualties, first sergeant.
There you go. Alright, if there is some type of explosive, HME charge or whatever, if there is something in that vehicle and that guy is going to fucking blow himself up, this is where it's most likely to happen. Alright, so we put as few personnel in this danger area as possible. Guys behind those Hescos should be fairly fucking safe. Obviously, those Hescos aren't completely bomb-proof, but you're a hell of a lot safer than the poor fucking smuck that's got to be stuck in here with it. So keep that in mind. Only ever 2 guys inside this square. If you guys need to rotate out or whatever, that's perfectly fine. But only ever 2 personnel inside this box. Is that clear?
First sergeant.
All right. Sergeant Tosco?
Thank you, Top. On the finding of a explosive device in the car, what is our process to get the thing out of the checkpoint?
Get the guy out of the fucking car. If he won't remove himself from the car, eliminate the threat.
Once he's out of the car, we bind him and detain him somewhere?
Absolutely.
Do we have a specific place for that, Top?
Specific place where he's to be held, or a specific place where he's to be taken once he's as soon as he's detained?
Taken as soon as he's detained.
See these big areas on each side that are nice and open for personnel to pass through and protected by Hescos?
Understood, Top.
There you go. Sergeant Lee.
Thank you, for Sergeant. My question is, once we found the explosive and detained the personnel driving the vehicle, what are we supposed to do with the vehicle, Top?
In reality, we would have personnel come up and disable that system. Unfortunately, we don't have those personnel, so we're going to have to simulate that. So once that threat has been neutralized, i.e. that guy has been detained, then we have to move the vehicle on our own. Alright, so we'll pull it through the checkpoint, get it off the road somewhere, and leave it sitting there.
Excellent, Top. Thank you.
Alright, any other questions on this?
Negative for certain.
I got one more question, Tom.
Send it.
outside of this checkpoint, the front of the checkpoint here, there are going to be speed control measures on the road, like staggered, Tescos or anything of that nature.
Out that way? No.
So if they come speeding at us, we just do the 5S's.
If a vehicle is coming at you at high speed in this situation, yes. This is a checkpoint. They don't, unless they have hostile fucking intent, they're not gonna come flying at you at fucking 60 kph.
A from top.
Now that being said, we are gonna have civilian vehicles pass through this checkpoint. Guys that mean us absolutely no harm. Like I said, we're not here to fuck with their day-to-day routine. We're only here to mess with the bad guys. Alright, so if you have no reason to believe they pose any threat, let them through. If they get through and, they were hiding a weapon in the vehicle and they get through the checkpoint and engage us well after they're through the checkpoint, then that's on the rest of you guys that aren't manning this area to deal with that threat. Everybody clear on that?
Yes, stop.
Yes,
sir.
All right. Cap, you have anything to add, sir?
Yeah, you guys are asking some really good fucking questions. Every single question I had to ask, you guys already asked. So good job.
Absolutely. And it's appreciated. And it's fucking noted.
First Sergeant, I think Private Madsen had a question as well.
Do indeed.
Go ahead and send it.
Thank you, Top. My question is, if there are like a line of like 5 cars and a gunfight breaks out somewhere, and we get a lot of civilians running towards a checkpoint for cover or whatever, are we going to let them through? Are we going to tell them to stay away, or what's the deal there?
If they run towards the checkpoint while we're in an engagement, they're fucking retarded. But unless they're wearing an S vest, we'll let them through. But I personally don't know any cognitive, relative thinking people that are dumb enough to run towards gunfire unless they want to get shot. All right. Any other questions? Corporal Lanier?
Thank you, First Sergeant. Just one. Since 3-3 is going to be watching west out of the town,
use your big boy voice.
Sorry about that. Thank you, First Sergeant. Since 3-3 is going to be manning the western side of town.
Can I hear you?
I cannot hear him, sir.
I can.
Nobody
How about
can hear you.
Much better, Corporal.
Sorry about that. So 3-3 is going to be watching west out of the town. Are we just anticipating traffic coming from the east into town, or if we encounter any vehicles coming from the west towards town, what should we do about that?
We are expecting only one-way traffic. If we do get traffic from the west, we need to turn them away.
All right, that was it. Thank you.
Sergeant Leary.
Thank you, First Sergeant. My question is, are we going to have any patrols going up and down the road towards the avenue of approach, those vehicles that we're going to check, or are our personnel confined to this checkpoint and beyond that? So, are we going to extend any further than the checkpoint, or just stay within it?
You're going to be in the checkpoint and behind it. Kind of defeats the purpose of searching vehicles for explosive threats if you're going to have guys outside of the safety of the fucking things that protect them from explosive threats.
Roger that, Top.
Alright, any other questions? Sergeant Lee.
Thank you, First Sergeant. I had one more question. How are we supposed to be working the radio when the vehicles come in? We just call it up that one vehicle is coming no through, or
yep.
How does the statistics go? All right, thank you.
Yep, and if you're the guys manning, especially this part of the checkpoint, you need to be having real clear communications with the guys up at the second point of contact, letting them know, hey, this vehicle's clear, we're sending it on to you, so on and so forth. You got to make sure you pass along every bit of pertinent information you can to those guys that are going to be dealing with the vehicle next. All right?
Excellent job, thank you.
All right, any other questions? Don't be afraid to ask shit, guys. This is stuff that we do not do often. Like I said, often if at all. So if you've got any fucking doubt or concern, this is the time to ask about it. As the Captain said, you guys have asked some very good fucking questions, which genuinely makes me happy that you guys are asking not only questions, but asking the correct fucking questions. Alright. I assume nobody's got anything left. Captain, did you have any last minute things?
Negative.
Sergeant O'Leary, last minute question.
Thank you, Top. Let's say we have one vehicle in this first search area and another one rolls up. So what's the procedure? Are we gonna let him stop just by the gate, just real close to the checkpoint, or have it stop further away, or how to deal with those? Because we don't
They
have
stop just short of the gate.
Roger that.
All right. Any other questions? All right, outstanding. Hopefully you guys did pay attention to the op board and know that we're going to be air assaulting in tonight. So make sure everybody's on top of their fucking game. Go ahead and head back into camp there towards our staging area, and we'll get you guys fucking loaded up into the birds here shortly.
Get to the choppers!
Alright, let's head back.
Get all your guys at their designated helos ready to mount up. Get them counted off. Make sure there's a chalk leader assigned to each helicopter.
Copy that, Havoc 6.
I'll copy Havoc 4.
Havoc 4 copies.
Clear.
Since we're doing Chinooks, have Lurie and Smith do become chalk leaders. Have 1 and 3 are...
Havoc 4, you're going to be on the Blackhawk with me. Make sure when we're moving, you're with me unless break. Unless you're doing a fire mission.
Havoc 4 copies.
I don't know where the fuck you guys are going, but the helicopters are this way.
Go ahead and have them line up on the helicopters.
Where the birds are not this.
Alright, come back.
Which way?
Say again.
Call off.
Which way?
Dyson, if you guys could go ahead and get...
All right, you guys.
Roger,
guys good to
my
load up?
number. Your firm, so like if you're number 1, you would say...
Alpha Bravo, let's head to the eastern bird.
Secondary one. Roger, we're gonna be in the eastern bird.
Western.
Affirm. Thank you.
Move to the east.
I'll be moving. You want us to lock and load?
Alright, line up on...
Make sure you guys are locked and loaded. Are you guys it?
Havoc 3 copy.
Lock and load, get AR from front.
Air assaulting, it's all
Fuck is this guy's name? Keys?
Lock and load?
Lock and load.
Keys 1, Van Harlem 2, Avery 3, Moore 4. Start getting it loaded in as I call your number off. Where's that fucking battle buddy for me that you guys, that I told you guys to have ready? Send him to the Blackhawk.
He's about to be on his way. Havoc 6.
Roger.
We'll try not to.
Copy.
Priorities up to speed and fast dropping.
Go ahead and take
Alright, we're gonna start with you.
Careful of where you're parked. Don't shoot any exits behind. I don't see anybody in the checkpoint other than the bad guy.
Actually, before we do that here, everybody knows how to fast drop, right? Everybody knows. Just making sure.
Affirm,
Roger
Sergeant.
on, do you know how to fast drop?
Sergeant Joe, I'm sorry. Did you say that we were getting in this bird?
Alright.
Just so you're aware, every single medic in the task force is going to be on this bird.
Now, how you fast rope is...
Doesn't sound like a good idea.
We're not going to tell you to do keybind right now, but make sure to do that later. So, for now, you will be assigned a number.
We're going to the
bird, alright? And you have to remember that number.
Someone just run up to the Blackhawk and get in.
It's gonna have to happen heavily on Mike.
Yes, Captain.
Make sure you're on.
They're sticking me with you tonight, sir.
Alright. You're on 3-1.1 and you're number 5.
3-1.1 number 5, Roger.
You are not to open or continue in any way until your number is called. Do not preemptively open. Wait for your number.
You hear me? Sergeant McCoy, can you hear me? Get on the gun.
Roger, get on the gun. Blizzard. Any station on the SNET, this 5, ready to check at 3-1.1 over.
Leave it try at 3-1.1 number.
Copy out.
What did you say your name was?
You told me to say 5, right?
Your number for
Number
fast
5.
roping out of the
Oh,
helicopter
God damn it.
is 5.
Son of a bitch. Sorry. I remember my first FTX.
You just made my day, McCoy.
Good. I'm glad, Sergeant.
Mark yourself as red on Blue Force, McCoy.
You might want to push red too.
Roger.
Mirror, 3. Donahoe, 4. Pereira, 5.
Nathan.
Johan, 6. Lure, 7.
Well, doesn't matter now.
10 on 10 tail.
It's not fun.
Richie,
None of these guys have numbers, Sergeant.
2.
Foster, 11.
It appeared that he needed
Perkins, 12.
Captain 12.
Okay.
Could you raise your voice a little bit, Smith?
Did you get a number, target?
14.
Yeah, no
Guerrero,
pressure.
15. Harper, 16.
16.
Brewer, 17.
Should be 2, right?
Manuel, 18.
Oh, there's one.
Hotel, 19.
17.
Alright, let me know when you're on.
What's the bind I can make real quick, just so I don't have to worry about that?
20. Last man in.
What's the key bind can I set up real quick?
Configure controls, configure add-ons, ace vehicles, fast rope.
Copy.
Captain Havoc 4 is all loaded and ready.
Roger.
$61 fan to left.
I'm waiting for Havoc 3 to let me know he's ready to go.
Havoc 6, this is Havoc 3, over.
6, send it. 6, send it.
Havoc 3 is all loaded and ready to rock, over.
6 copies, over. Alright, let's go.
3 out.
All bones, okay? Spool out.
Wait, this is 6. Make sure you got all that shit from the op order marked out on the map for Blue Force. Over.
Affirmative.
6 out. shots coming from our northeast, either in or on the other side of town. It sounds pretty close.
Sounds like it's definitely about 80.
Push through this town, clear it out, and then start moving on our objective.
Havoc 6, this is Havoc 4, be advised, I see a gun pointing out of window bearing 078 from our position, top floor.
I got a guy running on the hillside at 355.
Got a vest, 077 on the road.
Shoot him.
Engaging. Down.
You got a rangefinder?
Confirm.
Give me a range to that rock. Right there in the middle. There's a guy fucking hiding right behind it.
Range of the rock is 087 is 129 meters.
No, it's way further than that.
Wait, which? Point out again? What's the bearing on this rock? Is it way far?
Yep. 355.
Hey, stay away from there. What the fuck are you doing? Have a hostile threat. Hey, hold up. Yeah, it's about 870 around there, 870 meters.
Alright.
Wait, no, that's the wrong fucking game.
It's 570 meters.
6 be advised, Thunder has eyes on marksmen and infantry at Blue Force marker 1434 southwest of the task force.
Is this the guys I'm looking at? Nope.
Second, Thunder.
Going left. Right. Fucking expedite this shit. Coming out.
2, 5, 6, 7.
Actually, we only cleared combat take contact from.
3436.
How many guys is it?
Let me know how your eyes are up there. If you don't have good eyes open, check first.
Full-time hostile, one with sniper rifle.
To be advised, I am going to move there with reinforcements. Checkpoint past the wall. Alright. Let's go, Romeo.
Sounds like due north.
Moving into town. Damn it, is that the guy that I was fucking looking at?
Movement. 365, or correction, 355, one moving downhill.
I see him.
Left to right.
Shoot him.
Open up. He's behind some trees, can't see him anymore.
Cease fire!
Be advised, it's an enemy squad bearing 356 at range 640 meters on top of the hill. Reference white smoke.
Roger, the enemy squad, that's actually a friendly squad.
Friendly squad on the left, downhill.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna move up. We're gonna go ahead and move behind Alpha. Alpha, we're gonna move to you. We're gonna rally up behind you.
Oh, this is a good frag up.
checkpoint.
Oh, hey, we're supposed to stand beside the FTX code, that other middle?
Yeah. The middle is on the alpha.
We stay on one side of the HESCO, so we're either on the east or we're on the west side.
No, we'll want both sides. I'll do the patrol.
6 be advised, marker 1434 with 4-time enemies. They're still there. We can use notify.
Oh, yeah, we also gotta do a secondary,
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Alright, get a few rounds, be it. Make sure you keep in mind that we only have one fucking tube, so we've only got something like 40 rounds.
Okay, Master, once the vehicle is...
Copy that.
Havoc 4, this is uniform on 3-1, over.
There's M4, send it over.
Stand by for fire mission, over.
Just look towards the hills for now. I think the first vehicle should be coming in soon.
Ready to receive fire mission.
Let's go. Move up onto that building. Let's clear it out.
Roger, get more down on my position.
What's up?
Whoever was shooting at that guy, move to the building that it was at so we can clear it out. I'm not sure which building it was.
It was the 3-story building to your right.
The 7-4, be advised, I'm ready to receive fire mission.
Havoc 4, this is uniform on 3-1, fire for effect, grid reference 177, break 122, 3 times HE.
Stairs covering.
Target's out in the tree line. Fire and ready, over.
South copy, grid reference 177, 122, 3 times HE. Infantry in the trees.
Roger that, continue.
Down.
Havoc 3.
Got a civilian. Taking a little tickle.
Havoc 3, this is Havoc 6.
It's Havoc 3, over.
Send one of your medics to the building that I'm in. It's the 3-story on the fucking west side. Break. Have one of your squads move through and clear every single one of these buildings in this town out. We've shot 2 guys out of this building so far. Make sure they're all clear.
Making it happen time now, Havoc 6. Break. Havoc 6, the checkpoint has been established, and we are just taking sporadic infantry contacts from the east at this time, over.
Roger.
The 7-4, be advised, splash, splash, splash.
6 be advised, at the southeast, Blue Force marker 1442, Thunder has eyes on the convoy, with the off-road and Euro truck. They're prepping to move this way, but not moving right now.
A convoy of what?
He said is comprised of off-road and large truck.
Havoc 4, this is uniform on 3-1. Rounds look good. Other side of the hills is definitely.
Solid copy.
Havoc 3, I'm waiting on that medic.
He's on his way, Havoc 6.
Bravo copies. We're going to secure the buildings on the north. Bravo, we're going to check the buildings on the north side. After we can. Copy that. Suppressing.
Reloading.
He's in break. towards the northwest of you.
Havoc 6, this is Havoc 3, over.
Hey, what do you guys got?
Send it.
I'm at the foundation.
Bravo's AR.
The last HESCO block at the checkpoint is preventing any civilian vehicles from pushing all the way through, over.
Where's 6?
Roger, get some guys to fucking shovel that shit out of it and collapse it down.
6, need a medic?
A-firm, yeah, send a medic upstairs.
Alright, medic, get up there.
3-story building.
Alright, we're getting too clogged up. Spread out. Looks like they get these guys.
You guys' fucking response time is terrible. I'm goddamn complaining to your supervisor. Check this guy. He's fucking in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Copy that.
I think I just grazed him, luckily. You want to secure that guy, Captain?
You bleeding, sir. I'm managing head.
Sure.
Roger.
Solid copy.
Chat Doc, I have to secure this guy behind you.
Nope, disregard that. Come back to me.
That's my guess.
Copy that. Coming down to you.
Check the buildings towards the far east. They're cleared as well.
Very good, sir.
I hope not. That means
We're gonna get us out of here.
Mike coming down.
Havoc 3, this is
yeah, they're authorized with guns. I'm gonna shoot.
on you, Donnie.
Looks clear. Go in. Keep going.
Looks like
right.
guys in town are already doing fine. Buildings are cleared. We got medic 6 position. Should we back up to north over?
Move back to the roadblock.
Roger.
Hey, Dan.
I got white smoke southeast.
Hey, fucking tell me what smoke or south.
What color? Smoke to south? Okay. Oh,
yeah, white smoke.
Roger, is that in the building?
Hey, sir.
I don't see anything around it. Just friendlies.
Alright, just keep my eye on it then. I don't know what's going on, but they're clearing it. Actual Bravo.
Captain, there's also
white smoke to south.
there's somebody on the ground, but that guy's speaking.
Havoc 3-6, this is uniform on 3-1, over.
About it.
I think just letting you know.
Copy.
What is your area of responsibility right here?
3-1 uniform, this is 3-7, send it.
Roads.
Be advised, you got a 4x4 and a sedan approaching the roadblock, over.
Come with me up here.
3-1 uniform, solid copy, over.
This might be a little bit better of a spot, or were you actually trying to watch up the road?
Big coming in.
Well, this would be better because I couldn't really. I had just a visual of the first checkpoint. That was it.
Roger, is it that red one that was acting sus?
No, it's another one. I think that one's just up there. Definitely.
Okay.
Hey Garcia, get yourself online with roads at the end of the checkpoint. Bravo's on it.
Actually, it's probably.
Yeah, I put Bravo's AR up here.
Yeah, we don't have any green friendly do we?
Just stay there, Garcia.
Copy that. He was put there by Captain Drumella.
Yeah, I was gonna have him move back out there, but he's gonna have to your areas up there.
Your vehicle.
Alright, here it comes.
Roads, big coming, possibly.
15 seconds till approach the roadblock.
I'm gonna back up from the gate just in case.
Thick entering roads. Two bigs. Second two bigs. Only got one big.
Second big driver, he's hurt.
Yeah, they got it. They got it.
Keep an eye on that second driver.
That's what you meant, right?
No, you can. Yeah, I can. Outside of the foot. Do one at a time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, kind of separated from each other.
Exactly.
Hey,
We don't want to have
the other
fucking dual explosion.
Tell you, that second car, man.
Yeah,
dude
goes
looks
off
shady
and
as
they're
fuck.
both inside. Yeah, Tesco's are all fucked located.
Hey, folks.
Yeah,
On it. Alright, slowly please, keep going. Keep going. Right.
3-2 send it. Check
Clear. Looks good. Alright, go ahead.
Next time.
Airframe 3 says just correct that.
Check the first vehicle is faster.
Good copy. Next time, don't let two vehicles go through. Wait till the vehicles clearly shut.
Yeah, we already.
Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down.
5 S's, gentlemen, 5 S's.
What was that under that vehicle?
Thank you. That was nothing.
Copy.
Hey, fucking slow down, goddamn. Good, underneath? Yeah, he's good underneath. Alright. Left and right. Easy on the fucking horn, goddamn it, this guy. Alright, second vehicle pass through. Yeah, Alpha, make sure the first vehicle is clear of the last checkpoint before you let the second one in.
Already passed that.
Are you the squad leader up here?
Oh, yes, sir.
Did you want that 249 watching up the road here, or did you want him watching the vehicles that are entering in the inspection area?
He should have good eyes, but I'm about to bring 1 AR down over here.
Yeah. Get yourself a fucking shovel right here and get him a little elevated position. They can watch up the road.
Copy, Stewart. Get roads over here and dig a trench for him.
Copy that. Approach this place where you are. Push.
When we were both rolling down the ground, they could have just popped out and popped us in the head.
Yeah.
Also, if someone else is acting like a jackass like that, take him out of the car and cuff him. Put him in timeout for a few minutes. Give their vehicle a more thorough inspection.
Copy.
Alright, you heard him.
Next time,
Is this fucking cleared?
Has that building been cleared?
No, I don't see any paint. I'm going.
Go clear that shit out, Havoc 4.
Got civilians on the ground here. 3 by the well.
Body on the right.
Civilian in the window inside. Actually unknown. Just an individual inside on the left. See him in the window.
Right next to the ground, this is there.
I'm set.
Okay, was this already here?
Okay, that looks like it's already there.
In that case,
very, very hidden.
I'm getting up on these guys' roof. Hello? Coming in. I don't think he's gonna mind.
3-6 is uniform on 3-1, over.
Send it.
Send a uniform. We have a 4x4, a Ural, and a van approaching the checkpoint, over. Hey, firm uniform, sending it down. Hang on, Mike. Over.
There's another civilian in this building. I secured him too because there's a fucking insurgent in his house.
Havoc 6, this is 3-6. We had 2 Vics just pop UEs before coming to the checkpoint. Do you want us to just let them go, over?
As opposed to what?
I don't know, maybe detaining them, running them down, over.
You don't have any vehicles to run them down with.
Okay, from 6, 3-6 out.
here, see if we can see this road on the other side.
Roger on you.
Havoc 3 is Havoc 6 over.
Havoc 6, this is Havoc 3, send it.
This is 6. I got a real sweet spot on my position. I want you to send at least a team worth of guys up here to set up an OP over watching the road so they can get a good look at the vehicles that are coming in before they come in.
Uniform, my 3 1 number. Firm, Havoc 6. Havoc 6, we just had a B-bed go off at the checkpoint.
We had 2 vehicles at the checkpoint, and they pulled off to the east, and they're now approaching the convoy again.
Eyes on multiple friendlies down on that position.
Get some guys out on that road and stop all those vehicles that are coming up. Turn them away. If they don't stop, shoot at them until they fucking go away.
Havoc 3 copies.
Oh shit.
Got one TV down here.
Gonna foot mobile in the open, unarmed, no vest.
Cut you up again? Got one CV down here.
Is he dead?
I need fucking more.
Okay, that guy needs to get away from the fucking. Hey.
Complex
Marksman fire. South.
What's the status on that casualty, Mascaz?
Havoc 636, that Mascaz, it wasn't really a Mascaz, but all those casualties are taken care of, over.
Roger, you just see if you can get these vehicles pushed off the road.
Hey, firm 6, we're trying, over. Also, that fire team is on its way to your pause, if you could point in the right direction, over.
I'd really like to know where that marksman fire is coming from, Dagger.
Where's he at?
Is that fire coming in from behind?
Copy that. Disregard. Copy that, Thunder.
Copy. Then make sure you guys get yourself behind.
Hey, I have eyes on a contact bearing break. Bearing 206. He's about shot this way. Hey, disregard that, disregard. He's still fucking moving. 206. He's about 600, 700 out. I pointed him.
Fucking
He's
blow up on that ridge line over there.
He's right behind the fucking dead tree and the couple of rocks. He's right below the ridge line. Make that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see him.
Alright.
What do you want us?
I still need more.
Yeah, the guy's still laying down apparently.
Yeah, he got shot and then he just crawled behind the rocks. He might just bleed out.
Yeah, hope so.
Yeah, on you.
Yeah, okay, but thanks a
Let
lot.
me get an exact range on him for you real quick.
By the way,
I'm gonna back up a
570.
bunch up.
570.
Have 3, this is Dagon 3.
Send it.
Captain, you need my team to move up. Check that out.
RPG?
There's already a squad up there near that.
Say again and tell me
Watch out,
idea.
sir.
Second round.
Havoc 3, this is Dagger on 3-1.
That guy's dead.
Send a dagger.
Be advised, we have an off-road coming fast from the northwest.
Hey, friend, I think 3-4 already.
Suspiciously, over.
Watch your sectors.
Hey, friend.
Fucking 800.
800? When your range out there.
800.
800.
Is my radio fucked up or is yours?
I don't know.
I can hear both of you.
No,
I got him.
I'm just trying to.
We have contacts on the 1-5 heading from southeast. Time now over.
Reference once more.
Good new range on the turn. I can't get a range on my
700.
700 meters, thank you.
Have Thunder hit whatever that is that's up on that hilltop to the west at that white smoke.
Copy that.
He's like 800 meters away.
It's a one-time.
Say again?
What's wrong, Dad?
Havoc 3 is uniform on 3-1, over.
Uniform, this is Havoc 3, send it.
Got 4 times civilian vehicles approaching the checkpoint, over.
Copy. Havoc 6, this is Havoc 3, over.
6 in traffic.
Do you still want us turning vehicles away from the checkpoint? We still have 2 blown up vehicles blocking the way, over.
This is 6, stand by 1.
Copy, over.
6, what happened to that team that you were sending to me so I could show them where to go to an overwatch point?
6 is Havoc 3. It was my understanding they were already on your position. I'm going to fix that time now. Over.
Roger, over. Aries, this is Havoc 6 on 3-1, over.
Update Mark 1505, 1 times individual on the hill, over.
6 Aries on 3-1, send traffic.
This is 6, are you having issues with your communication devices, over?
That's an A firm 6.
6, I need some engineers up here to move these busted vehicles off the road at the checkpoint, break, and to repair the gates.
Is that our firing positions?
Over.
I don't know.
Bearing 340?
Aries copy 6.
I think so. Maybe.
6 be advised, Thunder is prosecuting targets towards the west, time now.
I don't know, there's probably south up the hill, I know.
I asked you for that fire mission like 3 minutes ago. There's no one there anymore.
Abram, he could not see the target. He sees now, there's still someone there up on that hill.
Roger.
Is that
Havoc 6, 3-6, over.
Are you the fire team that was dispatched to me?
Yes, sir.
Come with me. What the fuck did I just hear? What was that?
I think it was the fixer.
There's Thunder dropping bombs.
Why is he not using his gun?
Havoc 6, this is Havoc 3, over.
I don't know, 6, his prerogative.
Look, you see how you can see the fucking road all the way out there? All the way almost up to the checkpoint? I want you guys to dig in here, under this tree, under the shade, and try to figure out as those vehicles are coming up, whether they look hostile or not. Like these two slow-ass fucking civilian trucks don't look hostile.
2-year-olds coming up.
And let whoever's at
a little bit towards this rock.
whoever's at. No, I want you to have good visibility on those two positions from here. If you need a firefight, you push up on the rock. Your job here is to observe and report, not to engage. So dig in right here. Set up a couple of trenches.
Hey, firm. Set up a couple trenches, one facing towards the north and the other towards the east. Do not engage, only fire if you fire.
Got
Someone say my name?
Yes, sir. We were trying to read your agent on the radio with it, so I came over here to check, make sure you're alright.
I didn't hear you on the radio. What's up?
Copy. Alright. We need the engineers also to repair the roadblocks, the roadblock signs. The gates, I guess what I'm trying to say, inside the roadblock.
Aries, this is Havoc 6 on 3-1, over.
6 Aries on traffic.
I need those gates repaired as well for those engineers that move those Vics off the road, over.
Aries copy 6.
6 out.
Havoc 6, this is Havoc 3, radio check, over.
6 on 3-1, roger, over.
Copy, out.
You mind if we use your house, do you? No? Okay.
He was agreeable. There's more. Someone fucking tie this motherfucker up downstairs. Havoc 4, you still out here? Yeah, I think he's cable tie one of these motherfuckers. Just this guy. So I think it's his house. There's a fucking
3-1 is 3-7.
Haji in this house. Dead one. So I'm out of that. Alright, thanks, sir.
Havoc 3, this is uniform on 3-1, over.
Send it uniform.
Be Be advised, just east of the checkpoint, downhill a little bit, IDAP ambulance is blocking the road. There's 2 Jeeps and 2 Urals behind it.
What's fucking Warlord's position from us? Are they to the south? No, of course not.
Stand by 6.
You got a fucking red pickup truck moving outside of the village here, coming right towards our building.
Unarmed. I mean, outside of the village. It's because he just got shot at by a fucking machine gun.
Roger that.
That's civilian on the street.
Ask Warlord if they can see my fucking laser. 675 344 344 344 344 675. Yeah, 1310. No, yeah.
Stand by 6.
Yeah, I can see something on thermals. I just
6, be advised. Warlord has tally on your laser.
just the white dots.
Roger, tell him to light that fucking hilltop up and kill whoever was just shooting that machine gun at us with his cannon.
Coming out, Warlord rifle.
I didn't need the fucking hellfire. I couldn't see the guy.
Yep, no more thermals.
Havoc 3-7, this is Uniform on 3-1, over. Uniform, this is 3-7-7. Be advised, we found 3-6 down, we're getting him up now.
Does Warlord still have eyes on that guy? Because he's just still shooting down here. I want them to light him up with cannons.
Be advised, Warlords do not have eyes on. Thunder has eyes on.
Roger, have him do a gun run on him.
A firm, direct order from disregard. A firm, direct order from Havoc.
Still wrong yet.
I don't see anything on thermals. Though, yeah, I see something on thermals over there.
Why does he just keep flying back and forth over that?
You do not have eyes on anymore.
I understand that. The gun run is for fucking... Have him fucking do a gun run on that position. It's a deterrent on top of a fucking suppression, on top of fucking killing the bad guys. There's obviously still someone up there because someone's shooting at it.
Copy that. Thunder's have eyes on now. He's doing time now.
I just saw a little glimmer through the trees, that's it. From the blue force markers that marked by dagger, it looks like that's where a bunch of stuff is. That our heli? Yes, it is.
Hey, watch out for big red truck. Oh, I saw what happened. Okay. No, not again. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the right.
Pull a gun and do scan as well. He might call you for a gun.
Who the heck put armor on the force? That would probably be Decker.
Moving to the roadblock.
Roger.
Did he fuck up the gate again, guys?
Don't get blown up, please.
Did you fucking knock down the second gate and take me out, motherfucker?
And also if you can, fucking check
Havoc 6, this is Havoc 3, over.
6 in traffic.
We need engineers at the checkpoint again. We have a barrier knockdown, over.
Roger. Break. Aries, how copy?
Aries, copy.
6 out.
Come on. Rifle squad got it covered.
73.
Second vehicle is moving northwest upslope away from the checkpoint.
Where is he?
It's that vehicle drives up northwest. They just knocked down the tree.
He's dealing with the situation at this moment.
Okay, but where's my metal propelling terrorist? So do I get my medal now or later?
You didn't get blown up, so no medals.
Just get in your fucking Cracker Jack box, driver.
No, you tell him.
Is that the traitor talking? Oh, that is the traitor talking. You have no fucking right. You were like a brother to me, McCoy. And you even have the high ground.
Havoc 6 is 3-6. We're dealing with a very uncooperative civilian at the checkpoint, over.
Roger, detain
We're
him.
detaining him at this time and taking his vehicle, over.
6 copies.
You marked that vehicle is 1519, kind of stuck on the slope.
There's a vehicle at marker 1519 stuck on the slope.
That's where I...
Correct, and disregard all, he buggered off.
Like, go ahead, dog.
1519 is where I put the bitch.
Copy, fucking get back over here.
I'm over here.
No, go back up.
Your son. Let's go down here. I think the side.
you actually have eyes on an enemy and you want to send some rounds out, just say something.
Roger that.
Roger.
Oh, he's talking to you guys. I was like, yeah, I'll fucking do whatever I see, dude. I mean, I like the condition. It's more of a proxy thing.
I'm moving.
Havoc 3 coming to the south end of the roadblock.
Prisoners,
moving.
Are those guys at that OP on the other side of the, or on the top of the hill right here helping you out?
Define helping, sir. They're definitely providing overwatch up there.
Right. Are they giving overwatch? Are they giving good intel on the vehicles that are coming in? Are they able to get eyes on them and let you know what they're seeing?
Most of the vehicle reports are coming from Dagger, and my Romeo has a UAV as well, so usually they point them out before they even get a chance to see them, sir.
The last gate or the front gate? In the middle?
Oh.
And they've taken a lot of sporadic contact up on that OP, so they have 360 security up there.
And
Alright, well, it's your call. You want to reinforce them? Send some reinforcements up there if you want to pull them off, because you got 2 UAVs overwatching the road, then pull them off.
I've already sent that other half, the other fire team from the one you took over. I sent them up there to reinforce them.
All right.
So we're pretty good all around, sir.
Behind the Ural is another
Just making
Land
some
Rover.
fine adjustments to this checkpoint operation going
Doug
on here. That's why I came down here.
All right.
Doug, we're taking a second checkpoint, so just do that duty. Yep.
Where?
I have a Ural at the checkpoint, followed by a Land Rover and approximately 45 Sierra.
This is uniform on point 1. I have an enemy patrol just west of us at 1523 on the hill. They're not moving.
Make sure you're deleting, deleting all those markers off Blue Force. We got 6 markers up, and only 1 contact. You're only giving me intel on 1 enemy position.
Roger.
By the Land Rover and Ural switch positions, they'll be Land Rover first.
Which one was that out to the?
1523. To the west.
Hey, firm 3-2 already has eyes on as well.
Stop.
Additional civilian car coming in northeast.
Where's the other man for this checkpoint? Oh, you get in there.
Sir? Get out of your car. Let me shut up, sir. Say again?
Looks like hostile intent to me.
Yeah, he broke through our gate.
Check. He might be alive. Check the Vic out though, dude.
I'm pretty sure he's not alive.
He looks pretty fucked
He
up.
started fucking knocking the roadblock down and trying to keep pushing forward.
I'd say that's
That fucking vehicle is a weapon. Do not forget to tell your guys that that vehicle is a weapon. It's a 4,000-pound fucking moving weapon. Do not tolerate any bullshit from these guys in these vehicles.
Push off.
Hey, firm Havoc 6.
Looks like keeping the engineers busy today. Do you have any body bags around here? Fucking carcasses out of here?
I don't think so.
Makes my checkpoint look ugly.
And
Drag them
we'll
behind
just
the barrier.
I think
give
you
them back
can.
to the earth. The earth has given us so much, we'll just give them something back.
Yeah, you can't. I can't move that thing.
Be advised, there's a Vic going upslope northwest. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. It's another fucking
Hey, firm Havoc 6.
little piece of shit hatchback. I don't know how it's off-roading up a goddamn ridiculous incline.
You want me to send some warning shots out of Havoc 6?
Nope.
Stop.
Stop. Approximate mark is 1526 on that vehicle going off road.
Sir, stop, stop, stop.
Stop. Don't let this guy sit in the fucking checkpoint. Secure this motherfucker. Get this car out of here.
Looks good. The vehicle looks good.
Oh yeah, can we get a body back for this guy?
So can you
I
go
can't
into the vehicle, please?
Oh well.
Can we maybe ask Aries for a box back here to put body bags in?
Hey bro, what do you want us to do?
Hey.
Because we have no way of disposing with these guys otherwise.
I want to just leave it alone. I don't want to look.
Okay, if they get out of the truck again, you need to search the individual also.
Yeah.
Hey, firm. Or I'll take
Not
care
really.
of that. We'll just search the vehicle.
Check it out, I guess.
Don't worry about him.
Stop, stop.
I heard.
I'll move back up to the thrift story.
Roger, is that a fucking Ural in between the trees at like tree 7 there? Okay.
Blue, right?
Yeah, it's like right in the cut.
Yep.
Between the trees.
Yeah,
you know those trees over there by the other trees.
I know, I'm looking where that hatchback went, and I didn't see him stop or anything.
Yeah, you go behind Deflate up there.
Yeah, he's the one I'm worried about. Truck's not any threat because no one's near it.
I'm gonna get back up on this platform and watch Southwest.
Yeah, this guy in black down here is staring at the checkpoint too.
And we have 3-4 in a position to look at where that hatchback went. So if it's doing anything weird, then we'll hear about it.
Good to know.
Someone having a stroke on the fucking radio?
It sounded like it.
6, say again.
6 bed by Sunday starts with me for refuel. Apparently he's low on fuel.
Roger.
Oh, he's fucking booking it.
Okay, he ran away.
Havoc 4, go in and rear clear this house.
Copy.
Guy got out of that checkpoint and ran up into this house. He's wearing dark clothes, a long jacket.
Yep. Ground's clear, go. Yep.
Yeah, we had a jumper captain right off the southeast side of this building. He died on impact.
Just now?
Yeah, just right before we ran up there.
Yep, going upstairs.
He's down there.
Yep. Body, nobody else. Nope. Nope, he's bound.
Should be just around the corner to the left.
I'll go check the room.
Yeah, this guy.
Yep, roof's clear.
Sucks.
Didn't handle that jihad kill like that.
I guess.
Be advised, we do have an armed hostile to our southwest, Buffalo's Marker 1531. There's 5 of them. Looks like 2 of them equipped with RPG. Warlord has eyes on.
Roger, if Warlord has eyes on, have them take them out with guns. If they can, Hellfire if they can't.
Copy that, 6.
Havoc 3, this is Uniform 3-1, over. Send it. Be advised, we have one individual from 1526 referral marker pushing northeast to Havoc 3-1 and 3-4. Copy, Tango Mike, over.
I really need you guys to keep those Blue Force markers cleaned up.
Copy that, 6.
This is 6 on 3-1. If your squad leaders are putting Blue Force markers down, have them fucking delete them as those markers areas get cleared out.
Copy that, Havoc 6, over.
6 out.
Warlord rifles on target to the west, southwest.
Yeah, I got eyes on.
It's an RPG on the ground.
Copy that.
255-860.
Havoc 6, this is 3-6, over.
6 in traffic.
We have a civilian fuel truck in the middle of the road about 400 meters out. It looked like the civilian was wiring something onto the fuel truck. Are we clear to engage that fuel truck early, over?
Yeah, he was putting shit all over that truck.
Yep.
Just afraid to go fight him.
Disable the truck, see if you can catch up to him. If you can't, light him up. Let's see if we can guys on that. Did you copy?
Hey, from Havoc 6 is passing it down, over. Havoc 3, be advised, he's moving quick now. Last calling station, say again, over. Havoc 3, uniform, he's moving quick now.
You guys have eyes on that fuel truck?
Hey,
Wait for him.
Try to disable it. Try to disable it if you can.
Wait for him, sir.
Kill it. Just kill it. Just kill it. He's not stopping. He's getting the shit shot out of him. Light it the fuck up.
Driver's down.
Alright, we got the driver.
Lost that.
Bro, did you have any contacts for the 327?
Yeah, A from 339er up on the hill, the peak.
Mutual distance, Bravo. Be advised, we just took contact towards the 320 from our pause at the crest of the hill.
320. 320.
There's a PPN gunner.
Havoc 3-1, this is uniform on 3-1, over. Correction.
I got thermals up at the top of the hill up there.
Send a uniform. Be advised, 1533.
I see him. I see one right there.
Gates, light it the fuck up.
One right there.
3-1, over.
I'm gonna send some tracers out.
3-1 was.
No, you're gonna suppress dead there.
Copy uniform.
Captain, we can
Correction,
light
I'm
up
counting
the top of the
3, but they're really spread out.
Yeah, set those guns up.
Hey,
right here. On me.
Alright, follow the tracers in towards the hill.
More to the right. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and drop 4 rounds HE on that hilltop. Or more, just spread them out.
Roger.
Havoc, uniform on 3-1, over.
It's 7-4. Send it over.
Send out fire mission, over.
Stand by. They're sending out a fire mission for me.
Stand by with Havoc 4.
Havoc 4, disregard. Continue on the fire mission you were already on.
Requesting me as correction at grid reference 184, break 131, right for marker 1537, south and north along the hill. Over.
RPG. RPG.
Something.
They impacted to the south.
Can you guys not see that guy? Shoot his ass.
131, blue marker 1537, express, top of the hill.
Roger, push about 5 rounds south and north along that tree or hill line.
Nope, he might already be dead actually.
Nice line towards blue marker 1537, and then just spread them across the hilltop like 6 sheep. Fire ready.
Is that 4, be advised, rounds out.
6, be advised, looks like we have 2 times foot mobiles coming from the north, break. Also, we have an RPG gunner at Geforce Marker 1538 to the south.
Is 4, be advised, splash and splash.
Yep.
Those guys that we were shooting at were more over to the right side.
Set copy.
Move, get
We'll just fire.
get some. You see where those fucking tracers are coming in from? Get some rounds out on those.
Set up.
Looks like the fucking rock up on the hilltop.
5-7.
Looks like infantry shooting at the stragglers at 153 towards southwest. I only see one up there.
Roger, hilltop 1303.
Get on me. It's 4-9
On target.
up the top of the hill.
Oh,
Havoc forward, uniform on 3-1, over.
move it right to left. Move it. Have those rounds go right to left.
1 times AHE and fire for effect at grid reference 185, 131, right for marker 1540.
248, just below the
7-4, reference 181120, marker 1540.
Correction to grid 185,
Those rounds are over the. All right, that's good. Good on that ridge line. Do you see where that other guy that's getting engaged is?
Subcopy 185131, 1 times HE.
Roger that, he's right on the marker.
Stand by.
Blue marker 1540. 740.
That guy's dead.
185131. 1 times HE. Fire when ready.
Gates, you got eyes on him? I think he's down.
150.
Yeah.
The guy everyone was shooting at is down.
RPG. Where'd you get down?
Red
See where that came from?
181.
Somewhere to our north. RPG.
18.
RPG.
Eyes on, eyes on.
Actual be advised, we're taking
That
RPG fire to the north of our position. Gates, you get down. No, you hit him with 40 microphones.
Is that where he's at? Where those 40s are going?
Yeah.
Hey, firm.
There's 745, splash or splash.
Way back.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's
Good
down.
shit.
Ceasefire with the 40s. The one guy. He was.
Stop.
White smoke.
Extras, Bravo.
Hey, firm, having 6 on my position, over.
Advise me to take one fast speed.
Say again about having 6.
6 advised, both Warlord and Thunder have eyes on RPG gunner from the west and from the north.
Give me 2 rounds HE.
Ryder, go ahead and take him out.
Too far if he's
Yeah,
at
I'm
the
not.
top of the
I
cut.
wasn't shooting.
The 7-4 be advised. Rounds up there now.
Gates, you can go ahead and hit that though.
Hit where?
Right there at the top of the hill, 340.
Yeah,
Roger.
The 7-4 be advised, splash or splash.
Alright, but for future reference, Guerrero, you see this rock right here, bearing 335?
Yep.
That's 475 meters out.
Cover that. 475 you said?
Right.
Or correction, 476.
Cover that.
Havoc 4, this is Dagger 3-1. Correction uniform. Looks like those rounds need to be pushed northeast about 50 meters. Disregard. Looks like Warlord is engaging it.
Flew off the road. It's coming towards the checkpoint.
Havoc 4, complete fire mission.
Just went below deflate on the other side of that rock, moving left to right, or right to
The
left.
7-4, say again on last, over.
Complete fire mission.
There it is.
Solid copy, repeating fire mission northeast 50 meters.
Nope.
Let the guys on the roadblock take care of it.
Oh, solid copy.
Yep, disregard. Disregard. Yep, dismount. We'll back up.
These guys serious?
Burp.
Yeah.
The civilian crawling towards the roadblock to our west.
Where is he?
It's right on my position here. No vests or anything.
Just cuff him.
I think he's just being a crazy person.
God damn it.
Be advised that contact is now directly.
Just let him go. Let him have his fucking.
Yeah. Western cut down.
Correction, that was 3-3 position.
Car radio ain't there. That thick.
Off comms on mic. Havoc 6 is off comms on mic.
He's standing.
Thick is clear.
Yep.
Say again? Okay, I'm moving.
Ugh.
Oh, that's What was that, Sergeant? What was that? Yeah, okay. Understood, Sergeant. My apologies.
It's going fine. For the most part.
How you doing, Elton?
I cleaned up all the marks, and I don't see anything else out there right now.
No fingers in the butt. I didn't tell you whose fingers going in what butt. You gotta think outside of the box there.
Six back on comms.
Just copy.
And you're all talking to me? Nope, CJ. Alright.
Let's see here.
A firm.
I know.
He is standing directly to the
Yeah,
south
but
of Mike.
I got Mike
Mike is green. Oh, there he is. Make it just all either one of them nice colors. They are both blue. Here, I'll go gold for you. Just for you. Or correction, yellow. Copy. Point my camera down the road, that way I can just keep an eye on it.
Watching your own camera, just have
No, I actually have a
that's a meta shit right there.
I actually have a monitor that I can
Since your guys aren't occupying the checkpoint, they should probably be,
You guys actually eat?
pulling security.
I'm eating right now, motherfucker. What you gonna do?
Wait, what are you eating?
Jet fuel
Steak.
fried chicken.
Fucking cornflakes.
Eat that new MRE pizza kebab kebab.
Dude, I watched Steve MRE review it. Nice.
Nice.
That is for Romeo.
You get security out to the east until a vehicle approaches, then you get to your station, alright?
Sergeant Smith, he thought I was in your squad.
Fucking
That's why he
nice,
said
dude.
that.
Apparently it's
That's Captain Kim Bellingham.
You actually heated up.
Captain, am I clear to get this body out of the way with the body bag here?
Yep.
Alright, Sergeant Stewart, can you open the gate so I can clear this body out?
Copy.
Mike.
I am your commanding fucking officer, and I demand you give me meal number 23.
I gotta figure out.
Copy.
Use this shit.
We're moving his body out of the way at the end because drivers see it and they fucking freak out. So we're trying to push it for the body back. So the gate is up, so nobody takes in until this body.
Go ahead and have an error RTV.
Copy that.
Tell you, I don't really see a good spot for it to land. It's gonna have to RTV.
Copy that. 6.
6 on. Freak 3-1 to all stations just net. Index, break. Have all you guys collapse and meet at the south end of the roadblock for debrief.
Index.
Copy, I'm conditioned.
Perfect. Or meet at the southern end of the
What happened to the guy that had body bags?
Captain, it didn't work for some reason. It used the body bag, but it didn't ship.
Get you guys to go circle. Go ahead and finish your first vote.
on mission 4.
School circle on the Captain.
Bravo's all here. Bravo's all here. Bravo's here.
Did you tell them to RTB or did you tell them to come here and land?
I tell them that if you can find a good landing spot, you could land here. If you can't, you should RTB.
Heaven 4 is all here.
Roger. Where's Thunder?
What?
I don't see him on Blue Force.
Right here,
Right.
Captain. On your
Okay.
right.
Alright. Overall, given the limitations of what we can do in Arma, you guys did a good job tonight. What do you guys think about... Okay, let me divide this up into two different sections. For those of you who are at the roadblock, how did you enjoy this mission?
It was great, Captain.
Felt like there weren't enough vehicles, Captain.
Had a lot of fun, Cap.
Somewhat good, Captain.
Tense.
Alright, for those of you who were not manning the roadblock, how did you enjoy this mission?
All due honesty, Captain, it sucked.
It sucked. It was pretty slow, Cap.
Alright. I think this is one of the first times we've tried something like this in the 506. We used to do much slower paced missions like this in the 15th. This, for a 15th mission, a lot of times would have been a lot of shooting. I didn't mind it, but I was running back and forth everywhere all the time. So we'll talk about it more at HQ level because, you know, obviously we don't want you guys at the end of mission going, well, we didn't enjoy that. So we'll brainstorm. If you have ideas as to how to make a mission more realistic with less shooting, you need to have who has access to the sand table? Squad leaders and up?
Platoon HQ and up, sir.
Alright, you need to send up to Platoon HQ your ideas. The fuck does this say? I can't read my own handwriting. Oh. When you guys clear it, from now on, this is going to be a new SOP. First Sergeant, don't let me forget. If you guys take contact from a building that has civilians in it, you kill the contact, you move through. You need to cuff the civilians in that building from now on. We'll leave them cuffed. We'll leave them for fucking intel guys to come in and talk to and find out what was going on. That's not our responsibility. But don't leave them uncuffed in a building with a hostile with a weapon on the ground.
I'm gonna cut in here real quick, Cap, if you don't mind.
Go for it, First Sergeant.
Whatever one of you fucking mouth breathers does not know how to control your fucking breathing, so that it sounds like your tonsils are in my fucking eardrums. Mute your fucking microphone. It's the last time I'm gonna say it. All Cap.
It's you.
How you feel? I didn't. Okay.
From a Zeus perspective, First Sergeant, if you see an A-10 blast an area with a gun run, even if it doesn't hit the guys that are near it, what are those guys near it gonna do?
They should be running the fuck away in fear for their lives.
Alright. So our gun runs our fire missions in general are not just to actually kill enemies. They are for suppression and they are for denial. So if I call for a gun run on an area, then that gun run needs to happen. I don't need you guys sitting up in there with your fucking $100,000 or like little camera saying, well, I can't see the guy. Well, no shit. I don't care that you can't see the guy. I don't care if it's just one guy. Do the fucking gun run, please. And, you know, minus the please. Do the gun run. It's not really a request. There are things outside of you guys being up there in your little god seat looking down here laughing at all us and being like, those guys look like they're all sweaty and I'm up here with my fucking windows open. Alright. So before I let you guys go, First Sergeant, you want to touch on the objectives of this mission and whether we completed them or not?
I mean, in terms of the entirety of the task force, the mission was completed to the best of your guys' capabilities given the situation, but I will tell you guys this was in no way, shape, or form what was expected for tonight, so it really doesn't matter.
Alright. One thing to keep in mind, vehicles are weapons, guys. Don't play around with them. If someone is knocking your fucking gate down and trying to start driving towards you with that and run your ass over, that's a fucking weapon. Take them out. Like, they don't have to have a gun. They don't have to have an explosive. That vehicle itself is a weapon. Don't let them dick around with you. Like, it's your responsibility to keep yourself safe, and it's your responsibility to keep everyone around you safe as well. Havoc 3.
Thank you, Captain. I just had one comment. As far as the way the civilians behaved with 5 guys with machine guns in their face, I just don't see every other civilian acting that brave unless they have hostile intent. There were just times where guys were jumping out their vehicles and not responding to commands. I just feel like that's unrealistic. Maybe one guy out of a 100 would be a dick to a bunch of guys with M4s in his face, but I feel like the frequency of civilians acting like, I don't know, like dicks was a little unrealistic today, Captain.
Alright, well, it's a learning experience. Like I said, we haven't done stuff like this in the 506 very often, if at all, before. So, if we continue to do stuff like this, as we continue to do it, they'll get better and better and better as time goes on. And, you know, and by that I mean the first sergeant's going to yell at them at the end of the mission, and then tell them what they fucked up and how they should have done it right, and they'll do better next time. And then next time they're going to fuck up again, he's going to yell at them again, but, you know. Havoc 4?
Nothing for Havoc 4, sir.
Dagger?
Nothing from Dagger, sir. Thank you.
Thunder?
Nothing, sir.
Rotary?
Sir, nothing from Rotary.
Aries?
Thank you, sir. This mission was very difficult from an Aries perspective, but thank you guys for being patient, and we will do better next time.
Alright, if you got a question or comment as it pertains to the task force as a whole, please see your queue in chat. Someone let me know, because I don't have my chat on.
Alright, you got 5 seconds. We're clear, Cap.
Alright, you guys are dismissed. Don't forget to fill in tomorrow night. And good job.
Nice insert tonight, Deco.
Yep.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you all tomorrow night. I will be filling in instead of commanding. Bye.